What's up everyone, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is the unboxing of OnePlus 5T. So guys, this is the box. On the front we have the phone's name, a 5 with a T. On the sides it's almost plain, once again with the name. On the back we have some specifications, IMEI number, pricing and so on. Now let's get started with the unboxing. In India, this phone is being currently sold in flash sales. It might be available in regular open sales starting from 24th November. It is sold in two variants. Base variant is sold at 33,000 rupees for 6GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. Next variant is sold at 38,000 rupees for 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. Both the variants are available only in one color, that's midnight black. Other colors might be available in few months. By the way, I have the 8GB RAM variant. Now that the box is open, at the top we have the phone. Let's come back to it later. Next we have this red box. Inside that we have some documentation, a quick start guide, safety information, a SIM card ejector, and finally a silicone pouch. That's really a nice addition. Next we have the most famous dash charger with a maximum output of 20 watts, and finally we have the USB Type-C charging cable. So guys, let's come back to the phone. So this is the phone. Let me peel the sticker off. So guys, now let's have a physical overview and then check out the specs. On the back it has a complete unibody metal design made of anodized aluminum with black antenna bands. This time around we have a nice little camera bump. Just like the OnePlus 5, we have a dual camera setup with the same 16 megapixel primary camera with Sony IMX398 sensor, f1.7 aperture and 1.12 micron pixel size. Next we have a 20 megapixel camera with Sony IMX376K sensor with f1.7 aperture and 1 micron pixel size. Now that's followed by a dual LED flash. Next we have a fingerprint scanner with ceramic coating just like the OnePlus 5, followed by the OnePlus logo. On the front we have a 6.01-inch full optic AMOLED display with Full HD Plus resolution in 18:9 aspect ratio, protected by a 2.5D curved Corning Gorilla Glass 5. Just like the Oppo and Vivo phones, it comes with a screen guard pre-applied, which is once again a nice little touch. Above the display we have the proximity and ambient sensors, earpiece and a 16 megapixel camera with a Sony IMX371 sensor with f2.0 aperture and 1 micron pixel size. Below the display it's completely plain, and this time we have on-screen buttons. At the top it is completely plain. At the bottom we have the mono speaker, Type-C charging port, microphone and a 3.5mm audio jack. On the left side we have the volume rocker and alert slider. On the right it has a power button and a SIM card tray that houses 2 nano SIM slots. It sports the latest Snapdragon 835 processor with Adreno 540 GPU. It is an 8-core processor built using the 10nm process. It is running Oxygen OS based on Android 7.1.1. I have the 128GB variant, and out of the box you get around 110GB of free space. This is the app dialer. There's no bloatware except for some Google apps you might never use. Now all this is powered by a 3300 mAh battery which supports dash charging. It has all the essential sensors including NFC and Bluetooth 5.0. It weighs 162 grams and has a thickness of 7.3 mm. Now this is the camera interface. It looks just like the OnePlus 5. We have the portrait mode for the rear cameras. Dual cameras on this phone have the same focal length, so the picture won't get cropped while taking portrait shots, which was kinda annoying on OnePlus 5. Next we have this button for 2x zoom, just like the OnePlus 5. But the second lens on this phone doesn't have telephoto lens, so this 2x zoom is just digital zoom. Just like the OnePlus 5, we can record 4K at 30fps with electronic image stabilization and 1080p at 60fps. Now you might wonder what the secondary camera does. Well, it does two things. One, it is used for depth sensing for portrait mode, and two, it is used for taking better low light pictures. When the ambient light is lower than 10 lux, it merges 4 pixels into one to reduce noise and enhance clarity. OnePlus calls it the intelligent pixel technology. We'll have to test it out to see if it actually works. Now coming to my initial impressions, phone feels amazing to hold and the screen feels massive. It's a huge improvement from OnePlus 5. Fingerprint scanner is super fast. We now have the gesture to pull down the notification bar just like the Pixel phones. Just like the iPhone 10, we have the face unlock feature for this phone. All the Android phones have the face unlock feature, but it is improved on this phone. This is how we set it up, and it unlocks the phone in a snap. It is as fast as the fingerprint scanner in good lighting conditions. Now this is how the speaker sounds. So guys, this is the most balanced phone ever made. It has a 6-inch full optic AMOLED display, Snapdragon 835 processor, 6GB of minimum RAM, pure stock Android, dual SIM, dash charging, a decently large 3300 mAh battery, and all that with a starting price of 33,000 rupees. That's insanely awesome. So guys, if you're wondering about this device or if you want my suggestion, definitely get this phone. By the way, if you're interested to buy this phone, use the link in the description, it helps the channel. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll be posting many videos on this phone in few days, so stay tuned to us by subscribing to our channel to see more cool videos on tech. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.